I think, too, that whenever a, a religion becomes gentrified, whenever a religion becomes sort of middle class or upper middle class, that it's doomed. You might as well just, close up shop, because any denomination or any kind of Christian faith that isn't rooted in the lives of ordinary people, and especially poor people, is already past its sell-by date. So I think that it's really essential that that we cultivate, to the extent that we can, our own practice of traditional devotions, and do our best to cultivate that with other people. Now, few people who are alive today realize the extent to which the church has been buffeted, and the terrible losses that the church has suffered in recent centuries. I won't go into them now. But a consequence of that is that we have lost so much of our popular devotions and popular religiosity. And as a consequence, we have so very, very little left. We have the feeling sometimes that if it's not in the Mass, it isn't going to survive at all. Outside of the context of the Mass, we have the Rosary, of course, and benediction, and novenas, and a few other things. But we need to think as seriously theologically about those devotions as we do about other aspects of our faith, and we need to explore the great Catholic spiritual, historical traditions to discover, to bring forth more out of that treasure house, out of what remains, to enrich those and make those the marvelous expressions of popular devotion that they have the potential to be, and to some extent once were.